When most people think about the largest bank in America, they imagine institutions with thousands of branches, enormous offices, towers, and names that appear in almost every major city. They do not usually imagine black owned banks. But in today's episode, we are going inside one specific bank, that is OneUnited Bank. Why is it so important to talk about this bank? Simply because they have built something very different. It is not simply a financial application with a black cultural identity. It is a real, full service and FDIC insured bank. It combines physical branches in Boston, Los Angeles, and Miami with digital banking services designed to reach customers across the United States. The bank is described as the largest black-owned bank in the country and the first black internet bank. Welcome to SenKofa Afro-Global View, where we examine the black-owned companies, builders, and institutions shaping the Afro-Global world. And by the end of this video, you will understand who built the institutions, what OneUnited actually offers, who it is designed to serve, and why someone might choose it instead of another bank. Because supporting a black-owned financial institution is one question, but understanding whether that institution truly meets your financial needs is another. And that distinction matters a lot. The episode is not sponsored by OneUnited Bank, of course. To understand why OneUnited Bank matters, we first need to understand the larger problem. Banking is more than having a place to receive a salary or withdraw cash. A bank account can become the starting point for saving, building credit, borrowing money, purchasing property, financing a business, and creating a financial record that can follow a person for years. But access to a bank account does not automatically create financial security. According to the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, 4.2% of American households were completely unbanked in 2023. That represented approximately 5.6 million households without a checking or saving account at a bank or a credit union. The radical differences remain significant. Among people without bank accounts, not having enough money to meet minimum balance requirements was the most common explanation. A lack of trust in banks was the second, and the problem extends for beyond banking access. Federal Reserve data from 2022 showed that the median wealth of typical black family was only about 15.75% of the median wealth of a typical white family. Black families also remain likely to own home and stocks, even though home ownership, stock ownership, and business ownership increased among black families between 2019 and 2022. This means the real problem is not simply that some black households need a bank account. The deeper problem is that many families have weaker access to the complete financial pathway that moves money from income to savings, from savings to credit, from credit to ownership, and from ownership to long-term wealth. This is the environment which black-owned banks operate. They are expected to provide normal banking services, complete with some of the largest financial institutions in the world, satisfying strict banking requirements and respond to communities carrying the weight of historical financial exclusion. That is an enormous responsibility, and it is the challenge OneUnited Bank is attempting to address. OneUnited Bank is led by Chairman and Chief Executive Officer Kevin Cohee and President and Chief Operating Officer Teri Williams. Many black financial institutions were historical local. They had loyal customers and strong relationship inside particular neighborhood, but they often lacked the size, technology, and geographic reach of national banks. Cohee and Williams appear to have recognized that preserving black banking institutions would require more than keeping small local branches open. It will require consolidations, professional management, technology, and a shared national identity. So instead of treating each community bank as a completely separate institution, they brought these different banking histories together under one name, OneUnited Bank. Today, Kevin Cohee continues to serve as Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, while Teri Williams remains President and Chief Operating Officer. The bank also has executive responsible for finance, retail banking, lending, legal affairs, like technology and human resources. This is an important part of the OneUnited story. The bank is built around black ownership and community identity, but it is also built around institutional leadership. Because a bank cannot survive on cultural support alone, it needs experienced management, regulatory discipline, reliable technology, customers trust, and the product people are willing to use. OneUnited built a hybrid banking institution. On one side, it has physical branches serving communities in Boston, Los Angeles, and Miami. On the other side, it operates as a digital bank that allows personal banking customers to open and manage accounts from different parts of the United States. This combination is central to its identity. The bank has also developed a digital platform that allows customers to monitor account transfers, money, control debit cards, pay bills, and access financial management tools through online and mobile banking. The bank has been developing digital banking for more than 2 decades. It reports that more than 90% of its customers choose to bank with it online. That digital direction helped the OneUnited move beyond the geographic limits of its branches. The local branches preserve a relationship with historical black communities. Meanwhile, the digital platform allows the bank to speak to a national audience interested in banking with a black-owned institution. OneUnited has also connected banking with financial education. Its platform promotes saving, credit, awareness, generational wealth, and so on. The bank has introduced Wise One, an artificial intelligence-powered financial wellness tool designed to provide customers with personalized information about their financial habits. So, what did OneUnited Bank build? It built a black-owned bank with 3 connected layers. 1. A regulated banking institution. 2. A digital distribution platform. 3. A financial empowerment brand. Those 3 layers are what make OneUnited different from a simple community branch and different from a simple fintech application. For individual customers, OneUnited Bank provides checking accounts, saving accounts, certificates of deposit, debit cards, online banking, and mobile banking. Its basic checking account is advertised without a monthly maintenance fee. Customers can receive eligible direct deposits up to 2 days early, move money through the digital platform, and use a network of more than 100,000 surcharge-free ATMs. The bank also offers tools intended for customers who may have experienced difficulty inside the traditional financial system. For example, OneUnited has promoted second chance checking option for people with previous check systems record. It also offers a secured credit card designed to help customers establish or rebuild credit. For customers who need short-term emergency fund, the bank promotes cash plays, a small dollar personal loans offered without a traditional credit check. OneUnited also provides business banking. However, it is where geography becomes important. New business customers currently need to visit a physical branch to open their first business account. Those business services are concentrated in the bank's market areas of Boston, Los Angeles, and Miami. After opening the account, customers can manage it online. OneUnited may be relevant to several different groups. It may appeal to an individual who wants digital personal banking with a black-owned bank. It may appeal to someone rebuilt. It may appeal to a customer who wants access to financial education tools connected to their bank's account. And it may appeal to an established business located near one of its branch markets. But those customers do not all receive the same level of access. That is why understanding the product matters just as much as understanding the mission. So, why might you choose OneUnited Bank instead of another bank? The first reason is ownership. A customer may intentionally want their deposit and banking relationship connected to a black-owned institution. The second reason is a cultural positioning. OneUnited does not hide its identity behind neutral corporate language. It speaks openly about black financial empowerment, collective economics, building credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. The third reason is digital accessibility. A personal banking customer can access the bank without living near a branch. That gives OneUnited a broader reach than a black-owned bank operating only through a local physical network. The fourth reason is focus on customers who may not feel well served by traditional institutions. Second chance banking, secure credit, and financial education are designed around problems experienced by many working families. And the bank can point to real achievement by financing almost $1 billion in loans, with much of that activity connected to low and moderate income communities. It has received the Bank Enterprise Award from the United States Treasury more than 10 times for community development lending. It is also recognized as a community development financial institution. But OneUnited may not be automatically the first bank choice for every person. Someone who needs a large national branch network may prefer a much larger institution. Also, it may be the largest black-owned bank in the United States, but it remains small corporate with the largest American banks, of course. For the SenKofa analysis, OneUnited represents more than a bank. It represents an attempt to transform fragmented black financial institutions into a connected and national visibility platform. The most important part of the strategy was not simply placing the word black-owned on a debit card. The deeper strategy was bringing several community banking historical together, preserving black ownership and using digital technology to overcome the geographic limits of a traditional community bank. That is significant. But we should not confuse access to a black-owned bank with the complete solution to the black wealth gap. A bank account can help people receive income, save money, make payments, and establish a financial relationship. Credit products can help some customers respond to emergencies, build credit, or purchase assets. Business and property loans can support ownership, but no individual bank can independently solve differences in income, housing values, educational opportunity, inheritance, business ownership, investment participation, and access to large amount of capital. OneUnited can provide parts of the infrastructure, but it cannot produce the entire economic transformation by itself. That leads to the practical lesson from this company. Community identity can create attention. Shared purpose can create loyalty, but neither attention nor loyalty is enough to build a lasting financial institution. A bank still needs useful product, trusted leadership, strong technology, disciplined operations, and a clear understanding of the customer it serves. That is the cheat code. Do not use identity as replacement for institutional quality. Instead, use identity to build trust and then use quality to keep that trust. This lesson also matters across the wider Afro-Global world. Many financial institutions in Africa, the Caribbean, Latin America, Europe, and the global diaspora face the similar challenge. Their communities may be spread across different cities and countries. A physical branch cannot reach everyone, but a completely digital platform may struggle to establish trust, local understanding, and cultural legitimacy. OneUnited suggests a possible model. It gives a real institutional foundation. It builds trust through community presence. It uses digital technology to expand distribution and connect financial product to a larger institutional mission. The model will not look exactly the same in every country. Banking regulations, customer needs, banking regulation, customer need, and technology systems are different. But the strategic principle travel well. It means local trust and digital reach do not have to compete. They can strengthen each other. OneUnited shows us how a black-owned bank can combine community identity with national digital banking. But personal banking is only one part of the financial system. Yet, businesses need working capital, commercial loans, payment services, and trusted financial relationship that can support growth. So, in the next episode, we will examine Citizens Trust Bank. Thanks for staying till this point. Subscribe to the SenKofa Afro-Global View and follow the complete series. And if you are building a verified black-owned enterprise that SenKofa should examine, connect with us and help us discover who is building what across the Afro-Global world, because discovering these companies is only the beginning. Thank you and see you in the next episode.